Hey, what's up everyone? I'm going to share with you my TOPSTEP account and how I got $20,000 in profit in just 10 trading days. As you can see here, boom, we got it done. All you need is just 5 winning days of $200 or more to get a payout. And that's really not too hard. And I don't mind just making 200 bucks a day, but I really like to capitalize at the right time and go a little bit bigger than I do with some of these other firms with TOPSTEP. And that's why I really like TOPSTEP. And we had a bunch of $2,000 days. Look here, 2,000, 3,000, 1,200 almost, 432. Okay, a little bit on the lower end, 2,500, 2,300, 742. And then we got 4,200 and then 2,700 for a grand total of 20,000. And it says current and low right now is 0, but it's only because they're transferring me over to a live funded account. I'll share with you here what that looks like, and I'm about to put in a request for a payout. Somewhere along this video, I'm going to share with you some of my trading strategies on how I trade and how I got to this point of making bigger profits. And I'm about to put in my request here. As you can see, you could do up to 50%. I already did 50% last week because I achieved the $200 a day times 5 last week, and I got to $2,500. Boom, got my bonus that they gave me for getting my first payout. They refunded my evaluation cost. And then I got my $2,500. It is, already in my bank. This week I should get I think I'm going to put $7,500 in for payouts. So that will be a total of $10,000 in payouts. And then I will still have a nice cushion for my live account, and I'm going for some more accounts as well. This is Take Profit. Actually, I got the $3,000 on this account with Take Profit this morning. I'm getting a 100K account with that because I got some nice payouts coming. I'm gonna get some more accounts, stacking it up, building in the empire here. Here's my my account for another combine. I got $4,500 today. I caught the big, beautiful V-shaped reversal down here. Guys, I was buying right just below the 200. I put on it was like 2 minis, and I was like maybe 8 or 9 points in drawdown, and it started to slow down, and it started to pop back up, and it just started to rip right back up, all the way up here. But I did not need all of this. I caught a nice pump up, and I scaled in. I added onto my winning position. It was one of these things where I boom, 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 took some profit. We got a big pump up. As it faded back down, I still held a core position, which was way down at the bottom. I was sitting comfortably with a nice cushion. I had about, $2,000 in profit, and I was sitting very comfortable and willing to add to my winning position, and I did, and I just let it ride out all the way up to $4,500. Came over here and put on the DOM to stop it right at the 50%, because with TOPSTEP, you cannot have any trading days be more than 50% the total profit needed to pass the challenge. That's why I stopped it as close as I could right on the dot, and I did the same thing here with Take Profit. Whenever I get to 50%, they have a similar rule. I just stop it right on the number, and this one was actually right on the dot. So yeah, guys, don't do the whole we make $2,000-3,000 more than you need, and you have to make more and more later on because of the consistency rule. There's no need for that. Just come over here and hit your Take Profit right on the number. That's how I pass, and it's very similar to how I trade TOPSTEP in general. I Like I said, I'll share some of my strategies on how I trade. I don't go big. I don't do YOLO trading. I'm not, putting on 10 or 15 minis. I really don't. I put on one or two right at the start of the day. I'll test the waters. I'll see if I can get a winning trade or two. And then I will try to, build a little buffer. And if I can, I will add to my winners. And I try to look for trades that have at least kind of like a 1-to-3 ratio, risk to reward ratio. I'm not really looking for that. I'm not really set in stone on I will not take my profit until at least I get a 1-to-3. But I'm trying to look for those types of trades that if I am risking one, I want to try to at least get 2 or 3 or who knows, maybe even more, right? But at the same time, my style of trading is when in doubt, I will scalp out. And I just don't see the point of having a winning trade kind of just, let's say I'm up $500-600 and I see it coming back. And I'm like, okay, it looks like it's definitely going to come back to my entry. I might as well just lock in something. And that's what I do. That's because, I'm not going to be like getting all been out of shape thinking, well, I could have had 500, but now I'm only locking in 350. No, I don't subscribe to that way of thinking. I will definitely listen to my gut intuition, right? I've been doing this a long time, and I'll say, it's coming back to my entry. I might as well lock in a little something. Something's better than nothing, and it's definitely better than going down and hitting my stop loss. Okay, so that's what I do, but also I have the mindset where if I believe it's right, I'll try to hold tight. Okay, I have this little saying, when it's right, I try to hold tight. And that's what I did this morning. You can see these big runners here because, I got a couple scalps in, like I said, and then I had my core position runner, which got me like 50 points. And then, I got some smaller wins. That's kind of like what I did, on some of these days here. Some of these days, I'm only getting $400, $700, or whatever. But, on the days that are nice and trendy, that they're nice and giving nice opportunity, and there's some good volatility, there's some good momentum, I want to try to add to my winners. I want to try to hold my winners. And that's one of the things I really like about TOPSTEP is I don't have to worry about the consistency of, well, if I had a $4,000 day, oh my gosh, I need to get to, $20,000 in payouts now, or $20,000 to get a payout, right? I don't have to think about that. And that's just how it is. All these prop firms, they have their own little feel to them. I just trade them all a little bit differently. Now, for Apex, on the other hand, I got multiple accounts, and I'm not trying to have $4,000 days. I'm trying to have $400 days, $300 days. And earlier I had these up to 400, and I took like a $100 loss, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. I want to try to get multiple payouts with these, so I'm trying to go for $300, $400, $500 a day on Apex and call it a day. And I'm not trying to turn this into an Apex video, but each one of these prop firms, and I'm not really married to any of them. I'm trying to just get the best out of the ones that I really like, which is TOPSTEP, Apex, Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader, I will try to get as much as I can too, but you can pay yourself daily, so I will trade a lot less. I'll get a couple good winning trades. I might even wait to trade on Take Profit Trader until I see something really good and try to pay myself that same day because it's daily payouts. And with my funded futures, I made $900 on the day with them as well. I got one of their accounts above $5,000, and what I'm sharing with you guys is what is working for me. It may not work for you. Some people might be better off going for bigger size and then getting just 6 ticks or 10 ticks or whatever, and then just calling it a day on one trade. Me, I personally can't work with that. I need to have like 1 mini and try to build a little buffer and maybe catch a runner, maybe add to my winners. And if I have a losing trade with one mini or some micros or whatever, I give myself a nice little bit of wiggle room, but not too much. You know, that's just me. Everybody has their own style. My whole channel is just me sharing with you guys what works. I do need to go ahead and put my payout request. You know, I got to do that. We got, yeah, see, here's my email. Congratulations, you are now among the best. But TOPSTEP is definitely one of my favorites when it comes to being able to trade the news too. You can trade the news. You can not have to worry about adding to your P&L too big, or, you know, at the same time, you don't have to worry about blowing up on tilt on one day because you got the daily loss limit stopping you out, protecting you, and at the same time, that gives me a little bit of confidence to go a little bit bigger. I will share with you guys my last winning trade here on TOPSTEP. So if you want to check that out, and you can see how I trailed and got like 30 points. So I'm going to put that here right now. All right, we got a nice runner here on TOPSTEP. We are up 30 points. I had 3 minis on. I took 2 off, and we're gonna let this sucker just go up as high as it wants to go. As you can see, this is my Express account. We got it to about 18,000 almost. All right. If you never hold, if you're never bold and hold, you'll never get the big runners. Let's see how high this one can go. All right, we're up about 50 points. Come on, let's see if we can run and break the new highs. We gotta lock in something though. And give it some room. Pump up, pump up. Come on. All right, we'll take it. So it says 1,900 is my profit for the day, but because I traded some last night, it's actually a little bit more. So 4,700 minus the 2,100 in losses. I started off the morning with a couple losses, but the profit I had made last night kind of offset it a bit. And then we've been on a hot streak, winning, winning, winning all morning. And we are done now for the day. Up 2,000. Actually, we're up 2,600 on this TOPSTEP XFA. And we're going to work on some combines now, trying to get a couple more of these XFAs. And we are going to put in a payout request today. And if you want to follow me along my journey, hit the like and subscribe.